and welcome to a new episode of me talking about albums that I really love. Today we're going to talk about 17's and ODE. This is a 2019 album released by 17, and I have to say this is my first 17 album, and this is the album that made me stand them. Like, I genuinely remember quite clearly, I don't know why, well, I do know why, but I remember quite clearly listening to this album and seeing stuff about them and being like, wow, they are way more talented than I knew they were. So I just have to have it. And of course, I had to have the black version. There are other versions of this album, but whatever you have, first of all, out of the bat, I recommend them all. And honestly, it is an amazing album. It is just beautiful. And I also think it's beautiful because it represents 17 quite well. Now at this point that I've seen all the comebacks and that I have also re-listened to some of the old tracks, I really feel that it's a nice representation of them. So let's talk about it. First of all, again, black version. I really love this whole aesthetic. I really like the fact that these letters are actually a little bit over, I don't know how you call that. It's a bit artistic, in a way, and that's something that I really love. Again, I've said this 100 times about K-pop albums. They really put effort into a lot of details. You can see it also here in the back. You have these beautiful photographs, the list of songs. The only thing that I don't like is that this is basically sort of a letter kind of thing. This is cardboard, but it's a very light type of cardboard. So it doesn't really protect much, and it's already a little bit broken, which is a bit sad, so I'm not too fond of that. But aesthetically speaking, it's quite nice. Now let's see what's inside. Now, one thing about 17, they actually give you a few things on the packages. So, also they have a lot of members, so you want to have a lot of things, There's another groups out there where a lot of members where you don't get as much, and I'm being a bit shady about it because why wouldn't you? But anyway, the main booklet is this one. As you can see, it maintains this whole aesthetic, and I love it. It's a bit minimalistic, but not really, because the details are very nice. Now, in this one, you actually have the city at the end. As you can see, it follows this theme, and I love it. And then you have, of course, the photos of the boys. They amazing. There's something about this album that it's cool. You can see it in the clothing and the accessories. It's like, cool boys. But at the same time, there's something so soft about them. And I guess it's also the music itself that kind of accompanies this aspect. It's like they can get and be really cool again and kind of strong and be like, yeah, we are performers, because they absolutely are performers. But at the same time, there is this kind of soft light, and there's something about them that is so kind of sweet. So yeah, if you couldn't understand, I'm really fan of this album. And after the photos, we also have the list of songs, nice group photos, the lyrics, and let's talk a little bit about the music in this album because, like I said, I think this is a great representation of the boys, because just with the photos, like I said, that kind of duality, it's something that I see a lot from 17. You can see them perform, and you can be absolutely amazed by the amount of energy they have. When they're going to perform, they will perform. They will give it all, and you can sense that. They really hype up during the performances. But at the same time, when you see them doing, other stuff between each other, you see kind of that sweetness of them. And I don't know, I really like that. I buy that. I think one of the best performances I have seen is Hit. I have no idea how they do it, but Fear. When Fear came out, Fear is the song that made me go, I need to check them out. I genuinely remember looking at that music video and being like, first of all, this is a masterpiece. 2, how talented are they? And 3, I need more. I need to see this, guys. And they did not disappoint, I have to say. And this whole album, again, highly recommended, great songs. And I actually have seen some of them perform in concert. And they do nice. I think that is so nice to see sometimes when performers, you can do the song, perform it as it is, and that's it. But I also kind of appreciate when, not only during concerts or when performances happen, they mix things a little bit. And with 17, I think that's also fun. You see with every performance something a little bit different. Also, a bit of a shout out to Snapshoot. That is one of the cutest music videos ever, and that song is so catchy. I love it. And after the songs, we have the thank you notes from all of the members. Wait, is this the one? Yeah. I love this because all of them are like, I mean, they're writing, go thank you, and then Mingyu writes a book because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna thank you all, and yeah, I don't know, I kind of love that. But I love that because it's, also a way to see a little bit of the personalities, the general thanks and the credits. Okay, next we also have this kind of tiny booklet which is for each member. But no, it doesn't come one for each member. In each album, I suppose you get one random. I got Hoshi. And yes, just, a few fun pictures. I like this one, the movement and the light. We have this one and this big one here. And what I like about this is that not because the album, not just because I got this one with Hoshi, means that everything else is Hoshi. This is something that I think talked about once, which was the fact that I am not particularly fond of albums that are based on each member. I prefer to have a little bit of everyone. And yes, I got this, but all of the other things that I got have other members. So for example, we have this kind of tiny photo card, and it is Sunday morning guide. You also have 4 photo cards and a circular thing, I guess a photo card as well, it's just that it is round. But before we see those, I want to show you that we also have stickers. These are actually stickers of the members. Like, I love that. So let's see the photo cards. Start with the circular one. We have the 8. Then we have, like you can see, 4. 2 of which are white, 2 black. Let's do one of each. First one, Someone. Next, June. I'm holding them like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Next, we have Joshua. And finally, we have Yang. I'm actually quite happy that I got 2 of my 95 boys. Out of 3. Full photo cards because there are a lot of members. That makes sense. So that's all you get with this amazing album. So not only do you have amazing songs that I think showcase perfectly how talented the boys are, but you also get a lot of goodies. So again, either this version or one of the other versions, highly, highly recommend. As well as their performances. Again, concerts, great. And with that, this was me talking about 17's album, An Ode. Anyway, bye bye.